The old saying goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And it turns out it's more than just a cute rhyme. Apples really are a great source of nutrition. So today, we're taking a closer look at why they're so good for us and how to get creative with them in the kitchen. Helping us answer that age-old question about apples is registered dietitian nutritionist Lara Field. Lara, if the old saying is true, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, why are apples so good for us?
So Jane, it is true, and apples have so many wonderful properties. First being antioxidants, cancer-fighting nutrients. Also vitamin C, which does help prevent colds. And fiber, that belly-filling fiber that's so important to keep us full and focused.
So there are so many apples that we can choose from. Do they all have the same nutrients?
So they might have a difference in phytochemicals, some being stronger than others. But the reality is they all are a great source of natural sugar and fiber to keep us feeling full. It can vary depending on the size, but roughly there's about 5 grams of fiber per apple. And that's about 1/5 of our fiber needs for the day.
Let's talk about the difference between eating them raw versus cooking the apples.
Right.
Are they both good for you?
Right, so when we cook an apple down, it condenses that sugar. It's changing the properties, maybe breaking down the fiber walls a little bit. So in that case, a raw apple would be better. However, using cooked apples as a replacement for your sweet treat, like cake or cookies, you definitely have a calorie savings and a great source of fiber still. So it would be a good choice.
So you've got a great apple recipe for us today. What are we making?
So we're gonna make apple chips, and then we're gonna make an apple dip. So we're gonna take a regular apple, and I like cutting them really, really thin. And then we're going to take these and put a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of sugar on top and mix it together. And then we're gonna put them on the tray and put them in the oven at 200 for an hour. Then we're gonna flip it and then continue for another hour.
Okay, Lara, the chips are in the oven, so let's make the dip.
What I tried to recreate a healthier caramel dip. So we're gonna take 4 large pitted dates and put them in our blender. 4 tablespoons of almond milk.
So really, any kind of
milk.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna take a teaspoon of salt. And then you can use either vanilla extract or a vanilla bean. And we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon. And then we're gonna use coconut oil. And coconut oil is, for this recipe, it gives that like mouthfeel that you want in caramel dip. So we're gonna use vanilla flavored Greek yogurt, but again, you can feel free to sub. So we're putting about 2 tablespoons in there too. And now we're gonna take this to our blender and blend it up, and it's all ready.
Oh, and it smells good.
Doesn't it?
So I think what we can take away from our conversation today is that apples are really a powerhouse of nutrition.
Totally. I think the fact that they're so versatile, there's many different ways to use them, and there's this wonderful source of antioxidants and fiber.
Okay, can we try this?
Of course,
Okay,
most
I've been
definitely.
waiting to do this. That dip really does taste like caramel. Amazing recipe, great information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, how do you incorporate apples into your daily routine? Show us on Instagram, tag us in your photos, or at Living Healthy TV. All right, if you liked this video and you want more information about living a healthy life, just subscribe to our channel. We're happy you're here.